Srila Prabhupada came to this world to fulfill the prediction of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is Krishna himself. Krishna appeared soon after his pastimes, Vrindavan pastimes, on this planet, in order to make us understand what is the secret of Krishna's Vrindavan pastimes. And he came to give us the rare gift of Krishna Prem or Braja Prem, special loving relationship with Krishna in Vrindavan. So this is how Krishna made this arrangement, that we can experience this loving relationship between Krishna and the residents of Vrindavan. And appearing as a devotee, assuming the mood, the loving devotional mood of Srimati Radharani, and assuming the complexion of Srimati Radharani, Krishna appeared as Sri Krishna Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. And he distributed Krishna Prem. Namo Mahavadannaya Krishna Prema Pradayate. Krishna Prem, which was rare even for Lord Brahma, even for Lord Shiva, as Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he distributed that Krishna Prem. He distributed it only throughout India. But Chaitanya Mahaprabhu made a prediction that this Krishna consciousness movement, this distribution network of Krishna Prem, will spread all over the world in every town and village. And in order to fulfill that prediction, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu sent Srila Prabhupada. And through Srila Prabhupada's amazing achievement, we can see how he was a special arrangement made by Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. At the age of 70, Srila Prabhupada came to America, and within the short span of 10 years' time, Srila Prabhupada spread this movement all over the world. Like, we cannot really imagine, we cannot even conceive of what an amazing achievement that is. Like, while we are spreading Krishna consciousness, when all the arrangements have been made by Srila Prabhupada everywhere, still we find it difficult to establish even one temple. It takes us years to gather to establish a temple. But Srila Prabhupada, within 10 years' time, established 108 temples. How was it possible? No one in the past had ever achieved such a thing. So the more we delve into Srila Prabhupada's achievements, more we probe into what Srila Prabhupada has done, the more we recognize what an amazing spiritual personality Srila Prabhupada is. And in this way, Srila Prabhupada came to bless this world. Srila Prabhupada came to fulfill the prediction of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, literally fulfill the prediction of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, that this Krishna consciousness movement would spread all over the world in every town and village. Every town and village. When the Supreme Personality of Godhead says every town and village, we have to accept that it literally means every town and village, and it will happen. Srila Prabhupada, of course, came at a very late stage of his life. Therefore, he didn't have much time But still what he has achieved is the most amazing miracle that has ever happened. And at the same time, Srila Prabhupada created an amazing arrangement so that this Krishna consciousness movement would continue to spread even after his disappearance. And that arrangement is establishment of ISKCON, the International Society for Krishna Consciousness. Prabhupada came, spread, and remained on this planet about 12 years after he arrived in America. And he made this arrangement that this mission would continue, his mission, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's mission, Krishna's mission, would continue even after his disappearance. And that's why he established the International Society for Krishna Consciousness. And we are seeing today, about 41 years after Srila Prabhupada's disappearance from this planet, Krishna consciousness is spreading. It is another amazing phenomena. Generally, after the disappearance of a founder of an organization, we see that his institution collapses, disintegrates. But that didn't happen in ISKCON. Even after Srila Prabhupada's disappearance, 41 years after Srila Prabhupada's disappearance, the institution not only remained, but it is expanding. And for that, Srila Prabhupada made a very special arrangement to keep the institution intact, to make the institution survive all kinds of onslaughts. He made this special arrangement that his position of this institution as the founder Acharya and a collective concept of management through the GBC, the governing body. So because of that arrangement, this institution survived and it's continuing. That's why you should always remember that we must keep this institution intact. One of our most important responsibility that we have is to protect this ISKCON. Because if ISKCON remains, Krishna consciousness movement will continue to spread. On the other hand, if ISKCON disintegrates, if ISKCON collapses, then the preaching mission will stop. We the members of ISKCON, we the leaders of ISKCON must remember this very, very important consideration. Srila Prabhupada appeared on a very special day, the day after Krishna's appearance. Krishna appeared on Janmashtami, and the day when Krishna's appearance was being celebrated as Nandotsav, Srila Prabhupada appeared. That's why this day is a very, very special day for us. Our day of Vas Puja. We are actually worshipping the representative of Srila Vasudev. And Srila Prabhupada is Vasudev's most perfect representative. He is distributing the message of Vasudev. Vasudev is the literary incarnation of Krishna. Krishna appeared as Vasudev to distribute his Vedic wisdom. As the Kali Yuga began, a very dark age actually began. Therefore, Krishna made this arrangement that before Kali Yuga began, the Vedas are kept in a secured way. Vedas are presented in such a way that the people of the age of Kali, who are extremely atheistic and unintelligent and always troubled by all kinds of material difficulties, and on top of everything, extremely lazy. For these people, Krishna made this arrangement through Vasudev, that these people can understand the message of the Vedas. Therefore, very systematically, Vasudev presented the Vedas in 4 different sections: Rik, Shyam, Jaju and Atharva. Then he gave all kinds of dharma shastras, all kinds of spiritual instructions. Then Upanishads, the Puranas, the Samhitas, and all the other sub-branches of the Vedic wisdom. Vasudev very systematically presented that. And then he gave the history in the form of Mahabharata, the history of this world, the history of the royal families of this world through Mahabharata. And then he presented Vedanta Sutra. But still Vasudev was despondent. He felt as if his mission hasn't been properly accomplished. And at that time Narad Muni came to him and told him that he did not glorify the Supreme Personality of Godhead in the sublime and most effective way, most profound way. And then he gave the natural commentary of Vedanta. The Vedas were converged, summarized into Vedanta, and then the Vedanta is explained in the form of Srimad Bhagavatam. So these 2 literatures are extremely important for us. The essence of all the Puranas, Srimad Bhagavatam or Amala Puran, spotless Puran, and the essence of all the Upanishads, Gita Upanishad. And based on those 2 literatures, Srila Prabhupada gave his teachings, with his Bhaktivedanta purport. And in this way we can see that Srila Prabhupada is actually an ideal representative of Srila Vasudev. And he in that way can also be considered the personification of Vasudev, appeared to distribute this most sublime spiritual wisdom. And the result we are seeing, the perfect manifestation of Vasudev's work has become personified or manifest in the form of Srila Prabhupada's presentation. Vasudev gave the Vedas, but Prabhupada made this available to everyone in the age of Kali so that they can take advantage of the spiritual presentation, the spiritual gift of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. So that is why this particular day of Srila Prabhupada's appearance that we celebrate as Vas Puja is so important to us. Actually, Vasudev's mercy is becoming perfectly manifest through the appearance of Srila Prabhupada. All glory is to His divine grace. A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada ki jai. Gaur Premanande Hari Hari.